We came across a rather large herd of buffalo. We had to keep our wits about us as there were large numbers all around us, with no space for us to drive off. Spending so much time watching them, all from the newly born babies to the grumpy old bulls, made for such a special sighting.
Yeah. Okay, they're just grunting at each other.
Are they coming up?
Yeah, but behind us. They need to up with these guys' pasture.
Oh my god.
What?
One was chasing the other one. That's the sort of one you gotta watch out for.
This guy's coming right past.
Thought I would give you guys a quick rundown on our camping setup here. Alright, so this was the campsite. I think we got a very nice campsite. Like we said before, it's not on the fence line, but there is quite a bit of bush and shrubbery ahead of us, so you know, we got to have a lot of interactions with the jennets, the bush babies, lots of bushbuck. The dwarf mongoose would come visit pretty much on the daily, and of course quite a bit of bird life. What we've got here, it's the Tenko senior wanderer, and then we got the gazebo. I think it's also the senior gazebo with the connector to allow you to be able to keep your tent door open and also not kind of get wet around the edges. We were quite lucky with the weather, although it's looking a little bit overcast today and it's threatening a little bit, but we have been lucky. This is our kitchen area over here. One table with a bit of storage for plates and cups, glasses, drinks, that sort of thing. Just general ammo boxes. We left the non-everyday items, kind of a lot of that stuff in the trailer. 2 tabletops, some of our cooking equipment, some of these great hangers, especially this cutlery one, very, very handy. Lee also got a lot of these S hooks in various sizes, which have turned out to be very, very, very handy. We've learned a few things. I think one thing for sure is our lighting wasn't really sufficient, so we're using headlamps a lot. We're using these little magneto lights, because this was our primary lighting, and it's just a 12 volt. I mean, it's good, but when you're trying to sort food out and do a bit of cooking, I think what we're gonna do next is get some rope lighting that we can run along that whole length of the awning, and that would definitely be enough. Here's the inside of our tent, very big. We've got a double stretcher. There are some fold away mattresses on top there, little bit of glamping, but it's those small comforts that I don't know, just makes the trip a bit better. Simple light just hanging off the top of the tent there. Not much. I think we may think of some sort of a storage solution, so we're not really living out of bags, especially for those longer trips, but we still got to think about that. And that's it. Yeah, everything on a single ground sheet, easy to keep clean. And that was our home for the past 12 days.
It was time to pack our camping spot. We made a last minute decision to book ourselves into a bungalow for our last night, so that the next morning was a much more simple and quick packing of the car, as we had to leave as soon as the gates opened for our long journey back to KZN. After packing up camp, we decided to have some lunch at the restaurant in Bachendal before checking into our bungalow, and then we were off on our last game drive of the trip.
On our morning drive on our very last day, I saw for the first time a brown-headed parrot, and he was so quick we couldn't snap a picture of him, but now everywhere we go there seems to be one around, and he's still evaded us. We went to pack up our camp and we could hear one in the tree, couldn't spot him, very distinct like screeching sound. We went down to the little dam. I saw him in the tree, and he got away from me. And now we're on the hunt again because he's above us somewhere. There's Lee over there trying to get him, but has yet to have success. He's so bright and colourful, but he's very, yeah. Oh, you did? Okay, good. Alright, well, we'll show you what you got. Got your camera fixed on there.
Good old lion. Woohoo! And such a nice sighting too. Oh, how amazing. Oh, it's quite cool.
it off.
Oh, cute.
What are those paws up?
Yeah. She just pops up. Sweet.
What would be some essentials that you would recommend bringing on a game drive with you?
Okay, trusty old classics.
Yeah, for me at least, binoculars are like are just a must. I know some may combine their camera with their binoculars, you know, but for me, to do spotting, to focus, to really see if you're looking at what you think you're looking at, binoculars for me are an absolute now.
Get basic ones, which if this isn't what you do often,
Yeah,
those will be fine.
they'll be fine. You can also spend tens of thousands of rands
some
on,
people spend some
so
crazy money.
it just depends what you want. What else?
Not an essential, but something that I've now don't think I can game drive without.
What is
Would
that?
be a really nice camera.
Yeah, a camera. We haven't really got the bells and whistles yet, which is funny seeing as we're trying to do a vlog. Lee's father was kind enough to lend her the camera that you see her shooting with now. We've got another small point and shoot, and then we've got the GoPro. We do want to do this a lot more often. We're going to start putting a little bit of money away to upgrade our camera with a good lens. Waters, always make sure you've got water in the car. Sometimes it can be a long drive and you don't want to be thirsty the whole way. We have found that down here in the southern sort of end of the park, the stores are few and far between, picnic sites and that sort of thing. That goes for toilet stops too, so keep hydrated, but just remember sometimes it's a long way to the nearest toilet. We've always got sunscreen in the car, especially the arms can get baked.
Sunnies.
Yeah,
No doubt. You can't have
yeah,
go on a game drive without your sunglasses.
yeah, sunglasses. And then we've always got our thermal cups for coffee too. Those are made pre-departure.
And last but not least, trusty old map.
A map is,
Can't go wrong.
yeah. Now you can get the little brochure map. This time we decided to get the actual, it's the Kruger
I think the Kruger map is
Kruger
right.
routes maps and guide, and it's been very beat up, but it just shows how much it's been used. It's got helpful bird identification, animal identification right up on the routes. It's really good. So we also carry a bird book because we are
This one is actually, I just got it. I actually got it as a freebie. I bought the self-drive book, which I will show you at a later stage. But this book, it came as like a free guide because I'd bought another 2 books.
Yeah.
But really helpful because I've got real life pictures.
Yeah, it's got
And
pictures,
it's only for the
it's got
Kruger, which is
checklists,
amazing.
tells you where to look for birds, and you know we've also got the standard Cecil bird book, but you know, that's showing all the birds of the whole of southern Africa, and that can maybe even end up confusing you a little bit. Yeah,
it gets very confusing because it might look like one, but it actually doesn't even they don't not exist, but you don't find them in the Kruger.
Yeah.
So you think you've spotted something, meanwhile it's not even in the Kruger.
Yeah.
So this Kruger book is so nice. I enjoyed that.
Sorry guys,
that made it really easy.
It's a bit of a bumpy road. Yeah. And then I think that's about it, really. Yeah, and a bin, just a brown paper bag or bag or something to throw stuff away. And then snacks and that's all up to you.
It depends on how long you want to do a drive for.
Exactly. His mane is so lekker. You look at that fatty behind him.
Yeah.
She must have a bun in the oven, surely. So Lee, which side of the zebra has the most stripes?
I don't know, Scott. Which side?
The outside. What's it? Oh, there's. Crossing the gates one last time, Lee.
Yeah, I'm saying. Well, only for the evening. We have to go out first.
Yeah, so we got to leave the park.
Our last game drive.
That was our last game drive for our wonderful trip in the Kruger. But we're already talking about the next trip. And when we're gonna do it and how we're gonna make it even better, and I think we're gonna make it even longer.
Yeah, definitely longer, especially if like you want quality time in each area.
Yeah, and hopefully by then we've saved a bit of money to upgrade our photography equipment, so we can give you guys better pics, better videos. But yeah, that's it. It's been great. Birkendale.
Thank you to every single person who has followed along on our 12-day Kruger trip. It truly has been a trip to remember. Although we are sad it has come to an end, we are excited to start planning our next trip and bring you all along for the ride. If there are any questions you still have from our Kruger trip, drop them in the comment section below and we will do a separate video answering all your questions. See you all in the next one.